All right, this is going to be a little bit different. So, I haven't posted as many videos, but the plan is to start doing that since I actually know my edge now. Long story short, I had an edge. I overfiltered it so much to the point where there was no more edge. Trying to find certainty in an uncertain market or an uncertain industry. So then now I developed a new edge. It took me about like middle of May. So was that June, July, August? It's been almost 3 months. So once I got to like 8 weeks, then I was actually able to take that edge consistently. And then I had some Wi-Fi issues, so missed a big winner. It was last week. Yeah. So I just need time to let those wins and losses add up. But this one's not really trading related. This is more about, so I'm switching from Tradovate. I was trading on Thinkorswim for the first 6 months or something like that. That's when I first started trading, back in 2024. And then I eventually switched to Tradovate because I was able to risk, like I could use one contract, like one MES. I think the minimum was like $50. So, and I could use an MES, which is $50 a point, right? Which is the regular S&P futures. I think I needed a margin of like, it was like $500. Right, but on Thinkorswim it was like 20,000. I believe so. Or maybe it was like 12,000 or something like that. It was considerably more. So I'm not even sure if I was able to risk the amount that I wanted to on Thinkorswim. So, but anyway, I was using Tradovate, and with this new strategy that I have, which is double tops and double bottoms on the 1 minute chart, it's difficult to calculate how fast, or it's difficult to calculate my minimum risk to reward, which is a 1 to 2, when it's close, and the 1 minute candle is closing, and I'm potentially entering within 30 seconds, right? So I was doing mental math to figure out like what my stop was, and then like whatever my stop was, okay, this is like the minimum target. So I was doing this math and then also trying to figure out how many contracts I'm using. So sometimes it would come down to the last 10 seconds or even like 5 seconds, which is not a calm state to be in. So I'm switching to TradingView. For anyone that doesn't know, I just figured this out too. You can trade on TradingView. You pay for it, it's $9.99. You can connect your broker, whatever it is, TradeStation, Oanda, whatever you call it, Tradovate, doesn't matter. NinjaTrader, I think NinjaTrader owns Tradovate now. But so you can connect it, set up username, password, whatever. This is paper trading. So when you start using a different platform, you got to get used to it. So in the beginning, like even like a couple days ago, this was really foreign to me, and I just didn't really understand like which buy stop or buy limit or whatever. Because on Tradovate, you can just click the screen, and you have a custom bracket. And then once you actually enter the market or enter your level, you might not actually be entered in yet because the price is just not there yet, or maybe it doesn't even hit or whatever, depending upon your setup. But for my setup, I would enter and sometimes I would cancel the order because it doesn't hit it. But let's say it did hit it, I would have to manually move my stop and target after I actually press buy or stop. Doesn't mean I'm actually entered into the market, but I have to actually set it before. But on TradingView, it is safer, which for me puts me in a calmer state, and I can execute faster. So let's say I come to trade, right? This pops up. It's not actually entered in. Today's Sunday. It's 9:30 a.m. I'm just checking how much battery I got. 26%, so I think I'm good on this. So let's say I wanted to do like a buy stop, right? I could move my order here. This is a hologram. It's not actually entered in. I can move my stop to where I want. Let's say it's there. Let's say my take profit is, let's say it's there, right? I'm not even entered in yet. Now, I don't know if I'm able to cancel this because it's Sunday, and I don't want to be in even if it's paper trading. I just don't want that to happen because last time I was messing around, I couldn't actually get out of a trade until the market opened. I think it was on like a weekday and it was 4, it was like, was it 5:59 or 5:58? It just happened to be like that. So I'm not actually going to press buy here. But if I did, let's say you press buy, right? This would be my stop or my buy, like my entry, my stop loss. You see how it's the same color? Take profit here. It has 2 contracts. Let's say I enter like this, right? Even now, I can go like this. This is 2 MES, micro E-mini, S&P 500 futures. Let's say I was like, I entered in, and I wanted to change the contract amount. Maybe the stop is a little larger, right? I just press it here, boom, and I can just go down 1, and then that's it. And then I press buy. We can go up to 3, boom, done. Now let's say I didn't know if it was a 1 to 2. I can leave this up, right? I can go over here. This is really the reason why I switched from Tradovate to TradingView. Tradovate doesn't have this. Let's say I'm like looking at a long position, right? I'm clicking potential entry. Let's say like the stop is like that. And then my target is like that. Boom, perfect. Right away, 1.47. Stop, 4.75. So it tells me right away. I don't have to do mental math. That is the primary reason that I am switching from Tradovate to TradingView. Much more efficient, faster, safer, more calm mindset. So for me, with a 1-minute chart, let's say like it creates the first bottom and then pushes up, creates a separate candle that did not go into the bottom wicks, and then it pushed down again for the second bottom. I can see, like, let's say I'm like this, right? Make it a little bigger here. Let's say it's like, let's go to 2. Like something like that, right? I'm like, oh, 2.15, stop is 6.5. So if it did reverse after that candle, the potential candle, right? I can be like, oh, it's good. And then let's say, what if it was like there? Oh, 2.04. And then what if it was there? I moved it up half a point right there. Half a point. I'm like, oh, okay. Even if it did come up and break the high of the wick, I wouldn't enter on this. I have to wait for the next one. And let's say the next one comes. And then I just move it down really fast. And then once the candle is closing, right? It also has this cool feature. I don't know if Tradovate has this, but right where this number is, it'll have a little ticker about when the candle will close, which isn't like super necessary. I think this number's in the way anyway. But I can just look down here. It's pretty much in the same spot. And I can just see when it's going to close. And then once it actually closes, or like 10 seconds, right, let's say, then I'm like, oh, 5.25 stop. Then I can have this set. I can have it set already. So let's say that's up, right? That's up like that. Then as it's forming, let's say the first bottom's in, and then it pushes up, creates a separate candle, pushes down. At that point, I can press a buy order, have this stop loss there. I can have my take profit here, and it can just be sitting there waiting. So there's no like trying to do things last second. For my type of setup, there'll be a lot of trades where I'm doing this and then I'm canceling it. But even if I canceled it, all I do is cancel. I can leave this here. Just leave it on the screen. It doesn't really matter. It takes 2 seconds to bring it up if I wanted to cancel it. I just click buy, and then I can go like this. Boom, and then I can put take profit. And then as it's forming, I can see, like let's say like it's coming down, right? It's like that. Oh, this is like, if it comes up on this candle, this would be like this is the maximum, right? But let's say it's like that. Okay, cool. Stop 5.75. I can look at my sheet, see what my contract amount is. Oh, 2 contracts. Boom. Like that. Something like that, right? And then I press buy. So it's a lot more efficient for me, for my type of setup. If you're a swing trader or you have 5 minutes to do the calculation, then it's fine. But I still prefer this look of or for at least for my edge, because it's like faster trading. But this drawing tool is fantastic, and this hologram is fantastic, which you can't do on Tradovate. I don't believe. From my own research, from asking ChatGPT, which I don't know if it knows everything, but I asked it multiple times, and it said that it cannot do that. It's $9.99 a month, which for me is totally worth it with this drawing tool. I mean, I can literally just like this, boom. Let's say I'm going for a short, right? Like, boom, bring this to here. Market is here, that. Let's say it's my minimum is a 1 to 2. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let's say it's like that. I don't have to do this mental math to figure it out. Okay, cool. 1 to 2, 4.5, 4.5, boom. Go like this. Bring this here, here, like that. And then I can up the contracts. Boom, just like that. So it's already set there. That took me a moment, but that bracket would already be set, waiting basically for confirmation. So it's safer because my stop, specifically my stop, is already set for the trade that I'm about to enter. With Tradovate, I had a 6-point stop with a 12-point target as a default custom bracket. So what I would do is I would enter. Sometimes the market would enter me right within a second, and I'm moving my stop as I'm entered. So not ideal. Stop, target, set, and then I move my entry, and then I have the tool for a 1 to 2. Now this is a buy stop, so that's why it has this exclamation point, because it's higher. Well, the market is lower than what I'm setting. So let's say I want to change it. I go limit, and then all of a sudden it's fine. So I can come up into my entry. So a limit, it's a sell limit if you're selling higher than where the market's at, and then if it's a buy, or if it's a buy limit if you are buying lower than what the market is at. If you try and enter like with this buy stop or sell stop, it'll automatically sell you here. Or it might not even enter it. I think it'll automatically enter into the market if the market is open. So you see the exclamation point go away once I go under the close. You see my battery, I have 20%, cool. Yeah, so to sell stop, if you're gonna sell, if it's coming down and you're shorting that way, then it's a sell stop. So that's how you would do that. And then let's say, let me just get rid of this. You could just go to here too and press limit. Let's say you're doing a buy limit, right? Like watch, so I go like this, I go like that, I go like that. So that would work. Yeah, so I'm not exactly sure why that's different there, but that's fine. Let's save that. Let's try this. So this would be a buy limit. It's cool. This is cool too. It also tells you exactly how much money you're risking, not including the fees and commissions, but it's just an extra confirmation. Yeah, so for whatever reason that's working there, but I just wanted to basically just say why I'm switching from Tradovate to TradingView. It's for the drawing tool. It gives me my minimum risk to reward, so I don't have to do mental math. And that same drawing tool gives me my stop amount. I don't have to do math again. It just tells me right away. And then the second reason is that I can have a hologram that pops up where I can set my stop and target before I actually enter. So those are the two reasons. So that's really it, man. Yeah, that's it.